Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com. Here with Lady Raider basketball coming your way here this evening from Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. We have the Wes-Del Lady Warriors taking on your Wapahani Lady Raiders here tonight, as we'll go ahead and recognize our pregame report here in just a moment. But again, here as always, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, our Raiders Live pregame show presented this evening by Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, a proud sponsor of us here on the WHS Network. Junior varsity team, again, had a very good week last week. Finished up the week there in their little Wapahani girls basketball classic, if you will. They just had a couple games there in that one there against Alexandria and then against Southern Wells, in which they came out with a couple of wins there on Wednesday, and ended up, like I said, just had a really good week again last week as they keep on winning and keep on progressing in the right direction here. And so that's all you can ask as a coach. You got to see improvement each and every single time, whether it be in practice or out on the court during a game. You got to see improvement. You got to see, the work ethic and the hard, just overall the heart that goes into each every single ball game. And so they've continued to play well, and hopefully that trend will continue here tonight. Now this Wes-Del team, again, not really familiar with how they are as far as at the JV level, but again, they're out here ready to play, ready to win, and you're playing against a team that is a Delaware County team, and so you want to come out here and put on a great show and hopefully get a win. So Wapahani's got to be ready to play here tonight. Now we do have actually one player back this week. We got Maddie Felton. She's back with the team. Still no Olivia Hood, but it's nice to have Maddie back and ready to go. Again, this team looking to continue their winning ways here tonight. I think they have right out about a 4-game winning streak or so now, 4 or 5 game winning streak. And so just got to keep it rolling and hopefully come up with a very successful night here from Raider Gymnasium. So we're really looking forward to it. Again, wanted to make sure and add, we'll be having our Raider Sports Report coming out sometime tomorrow. We're going to have that reared and ready for you all, giving you the breakdown upon the schedule throughout the rest of the week here, and talk about the opponents we'll be going up against and much more information. So make sure to follow along with that on our Raider Sports Report. Again, that will be coming back up tomorrow. That'll be, I believe, our 5th episode of the Raider Sports Report. So make sure to join us here for that, but nonetheless, we'll step aside here for a break. And we'll be back here with tonight's starting laps right after this here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here's tonight's starting labs. First and foremost for the Wes-Del Lady Warriors. Start off here with that guard, number 11, Aiden Smith. At 1 forward, number 12, Josie Pippin. At the other guard position, number 14, Gracie Gillen. At guard, number 22, Jenna Love. And at the other guard, number 30, Lauren Cox. Again, Wes-Del is coached by Alexis Clark. So now we'll take a look here at the non-starters here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Got number 10, Abby Cross, and number 20, Maddie Felton. Now for your FC Tucker Muncie Withers, Ted Cook and Joanne Davis. Starters here for Wapahani this evening, starting here at guard number 4, Maddie Jefferson. At the other guard position, number 5, Zoe Swallow. Starting at guard number 11, Emily Thompson. At 1 forward, number 30, Destiny Felder. And at the other forward, number 45, Gabby Felder. Again, your Lady Raiders are coached by Carly Boggs. And so, again, we want to welcome you all in here for some Lady Raider basketball junior varsity action here this evening. Again, greatly appreciate you all for tuning in for this Monday night of action here. Again, to start the week and what should be a very busy week for us here on the broadcast. So Thompson swung on here to Zoe Swallow, now to the middle. Felder down low to Gabby. And she's going to lose that one out of bounds for the first turnover here of the night. Again, we'll be back at it tomorrow night as your Wapahani Lady Raiders will then travel to Daleville to take on the Lady Broncos. Another MEC Conference matchup. Again, coming up tomorrow night, JV start time, 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow, as Zoe Swallow will be called with a foul, her first, team's first. Also on Thursday night, the Lady Raiders again back in action here at home, taking on the Newcastle Lady Trojans. Again, another start time, 6 o'clock, varsity to follow. And then Raider boys basketball game has been canceled on Friday, so no game then, but got 4 games coming up on Saturday. So, again, really a very busy week for us throughout the week here, as we'll have a foul here on Wes-Del's number 30, Lauren Cox. That will be her first, team's first. So an inbound play here for Wapahani. Maddie Jefferson to inbound along the baseline. Thompson right there will dribble up to the top of the key. Tries to finagle her way through the defense, lost the handle on it, and now a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Wes-Del. There to the middle, that's number 11, Smith. And so the woes continue here so far on both sides. Got Wapahani with 2 turnovers. Wes-Del there with their first one, but neither team has yet to get on the board yet. Only a minute into this one. Thompson now to Felder, now Jefferson on the right corner. 3, it's up and good. So Jefferson gets Wapahani on the board for the first time this evening. Nice looking shot there from Maddie. So 3-0 Wapahani lead here is number 30, Lauren Cox. And bringing the ball up here for Wes-Del. Nice defense there from Gabby Felder. Then Thompson over the pickoff. Second turnover now there, as that one's going to be deflected out of bounds off the Warriors. So Wapahani maintains possession. Thompson to the corner here. A couple good opportunities here. Let's see if the Raiders can take advantage here. Another one. Cross-court pass here to Zoe Swallow. Again, you got Destiny Felder there in the high post. Gabby Felder there in the low post. Jefferson working the baseline that time. And another turnover this time for Wapahani. And then Wes-Del will give it right back to us. So both teams with 3 turnovers apiece. Thrown into traffic, Jefferson kicks it out. Swallow there with a deep 3, no good. And Destiny Felder there with a save, but tipped right into the hands of Wes-Del as the Warriors are back and going again. Again with Wapahani leading at 3-0. Just about 4.5 remaining here in the opening quarter. And that's going to be taken away. Destiny Felder looking to go coast to coast and converts there on the layup. And so a timeout will be taken here by Wes-Del. This will be their first charge timeout here of the evening. Again, it's Wapahani 5, Wes-Del 0. We'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back here with more on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back again here to our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, Wapahani 5, Wes-Del 0. Again, we'd like to thank Stoops Automotive Group for their sponsorship here. They're owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you want to know a little bit more about some vehicles or would like to know more, or take a look at one there, just give them a call, 765-288-1903. And check out their website at stoopsauto.com. Again, that is Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. So again, following the timeout here from Wes-Del, again in possession of the basketball, down by 5. Just about 3 minutes into this one here tonight, and another turnover for Wes-Del. That is now their 5th here in the first quarter. Swallow down court, misses the layup, and didn't establish herself back in bounds. Touched the basketball, and the Raiders will give it right back there to the Warriors. So Pippen inbounded it there to Gilland, and she is motoring down floor. Nobody's stopping her, and we're going to have a blocking foul, looks to be here on Emily Thompson. And it will be. So Emily will pick up her first, team second. Here is Wes-Del substitutions, number 21, Abby Davis. And for Wapahani, the number 10, Abby Cross. Subbing in here for Gabby Felder. And so the three-pointer's up and good. That was number 14, Gracie Gilland. So again, the Warriors get on the board here for the first time this evening. Still down by 2. Swallow here on the left wing looking to drive. Nothing there. Deflected pass, and that's going to be another Raider turnover. Now they're 5th here in the first quarter. Davis up top here. That was the Pippen taken away. Destiny Felder with another fast break. Missed the layup that time, as we'll have a foul down low. So Destiny Felder will pick up her first, team's third. And a substitution now for the Lady Warriors, number 10, Kaylin Story. So now she subs in here. It's her first action here of the night. Getting with a little over 3 minutes remaining. And the Warriors again will turn it over. That is the 7th now. Swallow here on the right, or left wing rather, up top. Thompson trying to find her way to the inside, but got to credit Wes-Del here. Played pretty good defense so far. Taking it in, and the Raiders again unsuccessful on that drive. Off the mark there for Gilland, and Felder will come back up with it again on the fast break, all alone, and another one rolls right off the rim, no good. So the Raiders will retain possession. And blocked out of bounds rather quickly right there, as Wes-Del will have a couple more substitutions back in the game. Number 12, Josie Pippen, and number 24, Elena Stewart. Thompson right through the paint. Maya just a little bit off the mark there on the shot, and deflected out of bounds off of Wapahani. So the Wes-Del Warriors back on offense, down by a pair. And just a little over 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. So Stewart to inbound. Again, complete silence here in this gymnasium. I mean, you can nearly hear a pin drop out here. So I think there might have been a little confusion there on behalf of the referee there. That happens from time to time. Thompson swung on a swallow here on the left wing. Again, got Jefferson right there at the high post. Dives inside. That was a nice find there from Felder. Just unfortunately the Raiders weren't able to execute on it. Jefferson, a little bit of a struggle inside, surrounded, and will turn it over. Another three, no good that time for Gillen, but Pippen originally came up with a rebound and then deflected it away by Zoe Swallow. Down low, Jefferson finds Felder. The shot's up, and another one rolls off the rim. Got her own rebound and then was fouled on the way up. And so the foul will be on number 12, Josie Pippen. That's going to be her first, team's second. And so Felder out to line here for a pair. And the first one will run on in there now. 3 points on the night here for Destiny. We'll see Maddie Felton now in the ball game for Wapahani, seeing her first action of the night, and also Aiden Smith also now in here for Wes-Del. And got the second one to go as well. Nicely done there for Destiny Felder. 2 for 2 there from that trip to the line. Nice defensive pressure. Jefferson gets a hand in on it. Deflects the ball away, and so Wes-Del retain possession. Gillen able to get it down low there. Smith lost the handle on it, regained it. Now down low, Pippen for 2 gets it blocked by Felder. And so Felder and the Raiders on the run. Off the mark again there for Destinies. Will have a tie up underneath. And so the possession arrow will favor Wapahani as number 22, Jenna Love, returns for the Lady Warriors. And a traveling violation. And so that is turnover number 8. Both of them both teams now with 8 turnovers apiece here in the first quarter. That is very rare, at least for us anyway. I mean, we usually take relatively pretty good care of the basketball. So definitely a little bit of a surprise there. So Thompson again out near the logo at half court. Swung on to Jefferson up top. Cross finds Felton. Down low, Jefferson tries to get in position and then will turn it over. And the layup will be up and good for Gillen, so she is converted on all 5 points here for Wes-Del in the first quarter. Cross here for 3, no good. And that one's going to land out of bounds. And another deflection out of bounds again, so the possession will stay here with Wes-Del. Again with 9 seconds to play. Inbounded here, that's number 24, Stewart. Now on to Gillen. Not much time here, and we're going to have a push in the back. And so the foul's going to be called on Wapahani number 20, Maddie Felton, her first, team's 4th. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So Impressive defense here on both sides so far, as neither team has really been able to get it going offensively. But your Wapahani Lady Raiders lead at 7-5 here at the end of the first. We'll step aside here for a quick commercial break. And we'll be back here with a second here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back here live on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com as we begin the second quarter play. Again, it's Wapahani 7, Wes-Del 5 as we open up here from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius here with the play-by-play call. Alongside with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Off the mark there for Smith, and that's going to be a takeaway there by Emily Thompson. Nice job of getting the hand involved. Fell there down low, Maddie Felton. Back kick back up top. Thompson in with a shot fake. And again, aggressively attacking the rim. She'll be fouled. So the foul here on Wes-Del's number 12. Josie Pippin, her second, team's third. So again, Thompson at the line, shooting 2. And the first one will be up and no good. And a sack went off the back iron, so 0 for 2 there, unfortunately for Emily. But again, the Raiders here with a 2-point lead. And neither team has really been able to get off to a very good start here on offense. Both teams with 9 turnovers here in the first half. So it's been a struggle, but just got to keep plucking away here, and hopefully good things will start to happen for you here on offense. Just got to keep up the defensive pressure here if you're Wapahani. Thompson again back to the rim and fouled, and so Emily will head back to the charity stripe here, shooting 2. And so again, a foul back here on Pip, and that's going to be her third. Team's 4th. So both teams now 4 fouls apiece. And the first free throw attempt will be up and good this time. So that will be the first point of the night here for Emily Thompson. And a second one, no good. Smith looking to go to the basket there, was quickly stopped. And a traveling violation here on Wes-Del. And again, the woes continue for him here offensively. Jefferson finds Swallow. Kicks it outside. Thompson again lost a handle on it. Another turnover. But then the Warriors again will give it right back to us. Jefferson. Back with a handoff here to Emily Thompson. Down low, Felter. Now back to Felton. Thompson with shot fake, takes it in again and got the bucket and the foul. So Emily now with 3 points. Fouls here on number 11, Aiden Smith, her first, team's fifth. And we'll have number 15. That is actually not on our roster sheet. It is on JV roster sheet, so we'll just go with Alyssa Stoughton maybe. Hopefully that's the young lady's name. Jefferson went up for it there. Felton tries to chase it down, gets back a hold of it, and get called for the traveling violation. And so Wes-Del bring it up the forward, led here by Rachel McLaughlin. The three-pointer's going to be off the mark there for Stroughton, and now kicked it back out, and Wes-Del turns it over again now for the 12th time here in the first half. Thompson will then give it right back there to him. So Thompson across half court again. The Raiders looking to get a spark here offensively. Off the mark there. Again, the Raiders get the ball back. Thompson screen in there for Swallow. Back there to Emily. And so the Raiders just kind of hold out here, put something together. Nice aggressiveness again there from Emily. So she will head back to the line for two more. And forcing the contact, there's a foul will be called here on Warrior number 10. Kaylin Story, that's going to be her first. Team sixth. And the first one's no good there for Thompson. That was number 14. Gracie Gillen will now sub back in for the Warriors. Also back in for Wapahani will be number 10, Abby Cross. And no good again there on the second one. Tough sledding here for both teams offensively. But again, the only thing that matters right now is that Wapahani's on top here by 5. Gillen for 3, no good. Gabby Felder there with a rebound. And so Swallow is out on the run. Obviously didn't have the numbers, so slowed the pace up a little bit here on offense. And we're going to work it back around here and see what the Raiders can set up. Swallow right down the middle and got it blocked away, and looked to have been a little bit of contact, but nothing called. All right, so Thompson drives right down the middle, and another foul called. This will be on Wes-Del's number 11, Aiden Smith, her second, team 7. So the Raiders now in the bonus. But again, it'll be 2-shot foul. So again, Thompson back at the line here for a pair, and the first one's going to be up and no good. Got to get locked in here, stay focused, and knock them down. Man, no good there. So again, Wes-Del back here on offense. Led here by Jenna Love. Now taking it inside. Shot's going to be up, no good. Gabby Felder with the rebound. Nicely done there by Gabby, and the Raiders getting led down 4 here by Emily Thompson. Again, you have Thompson, Felton, and Gabby Felder, Abby Cross, and Zoe Swallow. With $1:40 remaining here in the first half. Down low, that's Gabby Felder for 2. A really nice pass. Unselfishness right there from Emily Thompson to get the ball there to Gabby. And Gabby was able to finish it off right there, so a 12-5 lead, make that a 12-8 lead as Gilland knocks home another one. So she has recorded all 8 points for Wes-Del. And now takes it away from the Raiders there. No good on the layup, misses the putback. So 12-10 after all that. It might almost be better if we just maybe hold for the last shot right here. Don't give Wes-Del any more opportunities. Again, just got to take good care of the basketball. That's been the biggest so far here in the ball game for either side. And so Destiny Felder will sub back in for Gabby Felder. And so now Gillen in charge of the basketball, and it's a Wapahani 2-point lead. Drives right in there and puts it off the glass, and so just like that, Wes-Del scored more points within the last minute and some change than what they did the entire first half. That is unreal. All right. So we're tied here at 12 at the half. We'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back here with our halftime report after these messages.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, welcome back here to our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break at the half. And got a 12-12 tie here at the half. And again, it's bigger story is just taking good care of the basketball. Neither team has had what I would say a lot of success here on offense. Now, right there within the closing, minute and a half of the second half or of the first half, right there, Wes-Del went on a 7-0 run. Wapahani led at 12-5, and then just kind of the wheels fell off. Gillen came back in the game. I mean, again, no disrespect towards Wes-Del at all, but Gillen has been the source of offense for Wes-Del the entire ball game, except for 2 points. So 10 of the 12 have been from Gracie Gillen. You stop her, you pretty much stopped the Wes-Del Warriors as a collective unit here. I mean, both teams again with just a big time turnover problem there in the first half. Wes-Del had 13, Wapahani with 15. You shouldn't even really have those throughout the course of a whole ball game, in my opinion. And again, I'm not trying to knock anybody or be disrespectful, but obviously it just wasn't their best there in the first half from either side, and more specifically there for Wapahani. They're a much better team than that, and we've seen that time and time and again. They just had a tough first half. That's why there's two halves to the basketball game. You can play poorly in the first half and come back out ready to get things started in the second half and play a lot better, and whatever happened in the first half was just in the past. So now, again here, if you're Wapahani, you've got to do just that. Put what happened in the first half in the past. Look forward to this second half, getting better, taking better care of the basketball, making smarter decisions. And again, we have to credit both defenses. I will say that. Both defenses have done very well, but I think a lot of that also then comes up with the poor decision, playing overall from both sides. So I think if Wapahani cleans that up on the offensive end, continues to apply the pressure defensively, then we should be in the driver's seat here. But we take a look here overall stat-wise. Again, there wasn't a whole lot here, at least from a scoring standpoint here. Destiny Felder led the way with 4 points, followed by Maddie Jefferson, Emily Thompson, both with 3 points each. And then Gabby Felder with 2 points, again for the grand total of 12 first half points. So again, not much else to say, other than clean up the turnovers. We've got to knock down our free throws too. I think that's been another thing that we've gotten to the line plenty of times, but we've got to do a better job of converting on that. Just got to get locked in, get refocused, and be ready to go here in the second half, and we'll see what happens and how the outcome shows up here for Wapahani. But we got a 12-12 tie here at the half. Again, to wrap things up with our halftime report again, make sure to join us later on for the varsity broadcast. Again, that'll be on a separate link here on YouTube. And then also tomorrow night, we'll be traveling to Daleville with more Wapahani Lady Raider basketball. There'll be a JV start time, 6 o'clock varsity game to follow. We hope to be able to broadcast that game. We have got to hear back from Daleville to make sure that we get the approval to do that. And then whenever we find that out, then we'll make sure and relay that information to all you fine folks out there. Also tomorrow, sometime probably tomorrow afternoon, I would imagine, we'll have our newest episode of the Raider Sports Report. Again, we'll be talking about the breakdown of the schedule this week. We've had a schedule change already, and so we'll be talking about that, talking about the opponents that we'll be seeing for both the girls and boys basketball teams and what they're going to be about. And then also talk about the recap of last week's games. Very successful week overall from both boys and girls basketball teams, and hopefully that will continue on throughout this week as well. But again, that'll be coming up on our latest episode of the Raider Sports Report, so make sure and join us there for that one coming up tomorrow afternoon. So folks, we'll go ahead and step aside for a break. Again, this has been our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break at the half. Wapahani and Wes-Del tied at 12. We'll be back with more after these messages. All right, basketball fans, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, Brandon Morvilius here with your play-by-play call alongside cameraman Jordan Red Beard McCoy. We hope all of you have had a wonderful Monday so far, starting off a brand new week of the new year. Again, wanted to take a mention again on Friday, the junior varsity boys basketball game against Eastern Hancock has been postponed and will be played on February the 9th. Again, talked right before we went to break there about our next episode of the Raider Sports Report. That will be a part of that. That was a schedule change that I was talking about. So again, no boys basketball game on Friday at home here against Eastern Hancock. So we'll get this third quarter started here from Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. Been tied here at 12. Hopefully Wapahani can have a much better half here and get back to their much more positive basketball for themselves. Unfortunately, he's going to start off there with a turnover. Shot here from Gillen, no good. Again, she has been pretty much the only source of offense aside from a layup there from Jenna Love. So we'll have a foul here on number 5, Zoe Swallow. That's going to be her second. Team's first of the half. And so 0 for 2 there from the line there for Gilland. Jefferson up top here. Felder now swung on to Swallow. And Thompson now finds Jefferson. Down low, Thompson there with an easy 2 and puts it right up off the glass. And in there for 2 more points. And now 5 points on the night here for Emily Thompson. And Wapahani here with a 2-point lead now. Gillen for 3. It's up, man, it's good. So now 13 of the 15 for Wes-Del. For Gilland. Thompson on over there. Jefferson now back to Thompson. Near the right corner. And nearly a takeaway right there. Down court. Thompson goes in strong. No good. So Love now down low. Pippin for 2. No good. Nice defense there from Destiny Felder. Able to keep her off balance and throw away the shot as we'll have a blocking foul. So the foul here on number 15. Alyssa Stoughton. So that's going to be her first. Team's first of the half. That's to the basket there by Destiny Felder. Adds to her total now 6 of them on the night. And the Raiders back ahead here by 1. And Gilland again from beyond the arc. So that's now a running total 16 of Wes-Del's 18 points. Felder on the swallow. Back up top. And another deflected ball. We're going to have a traveling violation here on Wes-Del. So the Raiders turned it over. Then Wes-Del gave it right back to us. And so now Swallow here in the corner. Kick back up top. Thompson getting in charge here and hopefully, again, just make sure to take care of the basketball here at this point. Hopefully we can put something together here on the offensive end. Deflected away. Jefferson comes down with it. So the foul there on Felder. Her first. Team second. Gabby Felder, that is. So Abby Cross again now in the ballgame here for Wapahani. No good there for Gilland. And again, Felder here on the run. And Destiny unable to get the friendly bounce to go. And so the foul here on Wapahani's number 4, Maddie Jefferson, her first, team's third. And returning to the Raider lineup, number 20, Maddie Felton. So for Zoe Swallow. Another near turnover there by Wes-Del. Pippin Down there to the left side. That's taken away there by Jefferson. And that's going to be last touched by Wapahani. Going right down the middle. Well defended there. Really nice upside defense there from Felder. Gets over there just in time. So again, Wapahani take back over here on offense. Number 21, Abby Davis, and number 10, Kaylin Story, returns to the game here for Wes-Del. Felton thought about it, now kick back over to the right side. Emily right down the middle, down low, and Felder good for 2. Good decision right there. Nice finish there from Destiny. There's another takeaway. That's third turnover now here in the second half by Wes-Del. And Felder goes right back up and in for 2 more. So now 10 now on the night here for Destiny Felder. And there's another Raider takeaway. Jefferson down floor and puts another 2 points up on the board. Now this is a lot more like it. And Pippin going to get called with a traveling violation. 5th turnover now here in the second half. Number 14, Gilland, back in the game. Jefferson here with a corner 3 and drains it. And just like that, the Raiders again starting to get things rolling here on offense. That is now 13 points here in the third quarter. Again, a good bulk of them just came here within the last few minutes. Got another turnover and another layup. So again, Felder there with 2 more, now 12 for her. Again, now Jefferson with 8 points. And Wes-Del just continuing to have problems here on offense. It was doing pretty good there as far as from a turnover standpoint. They've turned it over nearly every time the last, I don't know, pretty close to about 5 possessions or so. So this is an 11-0 run here from Wapahani. Hand off here, Jefferson out to Cross. She'll take the 3. It is up and it's good. Man, oh man, this is what I'm talking about right here, folks. This is what we've been waiting for throughout a good majority of this ball game so far. Gilland will take the deep 3. It is up and offline. And that's going to be the end of the third. So Wapahani with a big third quarter right there put up 18 points, more than what they did the entire first half. So it's Wapahani 30, Wes-Del 18. We'll be back here on with more fourth quarter of action coming up. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here to open up this fourth quarter again here from Raider Gymnasium. And Wapahani 30, Wes-Del 18 to open up the fourth here. And again, what a third quarter there from Wapahani. Again, putting up 18 points there in the third. Again, I would say most of those coming within like the last 2.5, 3 minutes of the quarter. And again, Swallow unable to get established there in time inbound, so the possession will stay with Wes-Del. And again, a lot of the opportunities then coming off of turnovers from the Warriors. I mean, they was turning it over, again, left and right about the last 5 possessions there in a row. They just had a tough go of it. Inbound there, deflected. No good, as Destiny Felder will come up with a rebound. And so we'll have a reach-in foul here, number 14, Gracie Gilland. It's going to be her first, team's first of the half, or team's second, rather. Thompson right down the middle, trying to get that ball through a small space there to Felder, unable to. And a double dribble, or carrying the basketball rather, called here on Wes-Del. Felder now on to Felton. Up top, Thompson. Nice little screen set there by Destiny. Now, again, the Raiders really don't have to be, big time offensive here as far as, trying to take it inside every time. Again, just work the ball around. Make sure we're taking good care of the basketball. Run some time off the clock. Felder here for 3. Couldn't get the friendly bounce to go. A battle for the rebound as for 22, Jenna Love will come away with it. And so the foul here on Swallow will be her third, team's fourth of the half. Again, it was a 2-shot foul. So the first one off the mark right there, number 11, Aiden Smith will return to the floor here for the Warriors. And the second one no good. Track down, though. Now Gillen for 3. No good that time. Another offensive rebound. And so Thompson will eventually come away with it there. The Raiders have the numbers. And unfortunately couldn't get it to anybody. Felder lost a handle on it there at the elbow. It's a 6th turnover now here in the second half. And a foul on the shot. Going to be here on number 4, Maddie Jefferson, her second, team's 5th. And again, back to the line. This will be number 14, Gracie Gilland. So no good there on the first one. Second one will be up and good that time there for Gilland. So now 17 of Wes-Del's 19 here for Gracie. Jefferson here on the right side. Was looking for Swallow there. Coming off a curl back cut. Thompson there on that other end, pushed in the back. And so now Emily will head back to the line here for 2 of them. So the foul here on number 15. Alyssa Stoughton, that's going to be her second. team's third. And the first one's going to be up and good there for Emily. So we'll see Gabby Felder now in there for Destiny Felder. And the second one up and good as well. Nicely done there by Emily. Now 7 points on the night. 2 for 2 there from the charity stripe. Love looking to drive along the baseline, gets it down low to Pippin. Good job of just keeping the hand straight up in the air there by Felder and Felton as well, as that one's going to be out of bounds off of Wes-Del. Nice hustle there from Gillen, just unable to track it down. So Gabby here at the top, swung on. Jefferson here on the left wing. She'll find Zoe Swallow. Thompson down low. Felder no good for 2. Rebounded by Pippin. Inbound here, Maddie Felton. Again, drags it all the way up here near the top. Swung on, Jefferson finds Swallow now to the left side as that one's going to be picked off there by Gilland. 7 turnover now here in the second half for Wapahani as that layup is up and good. So Gilland now with 19 points here for Wes-Del. And that's going to be a takeaway. Nice deflection by Zoe Swallow there as they come back to that one. So again, Wes-Del back in possession here with just a hair over 3 minutes remaining. Raiders ahead by 11, 32-21. Shot's going to be up, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Felton. Swallow here in the corner, gets the pass deflected and gets it right back here. She was looking for Jefferson. Another deflected pass. Thompson back over to Felton. Swallow there in the corner. Again, you got Gabby Felder running along the high and low post as the Raiders will turn it over for another one off the mark there for Gillen. Nice hustle there from Love, as Wes-Del will lose it out of bounds. Look at Thompson just marching right on down the floor. So the foul here on Jefferson, her third. Team 6th. And so again, the Warriors to inbound here. It's number 22, Jenna Love. Inbounding it there to Alyssa Stoughton. Love along the baseline, and she'll be fouled on the way up. And this looks to be again here on Zoe Swallow. It will be, so that's now her 4th. Team 7, so Wes-Del in the bonus. Again, it's a shooting foul, so 2 shots here for Jenna Love. As the first free throw attempt will be up and no good. See number 10, Abby Cross, return to the floor here for the Raiders. Subbing in for Maddie Felton. So good first game back there for Maddie. Second free throw attempt up, no good. Battle for the rebound. There's Pippin, will come away with it. And that's number 11, Aiden Smith. Good for 2 more. And so the Warriors have got the Raiders lead down to just 9. And after being up by as much as, I believe, right around 13 or so, 12 or 13 points. And another near takeaway. Wapahani will get it across half court. Swallow again with the basketball here, and Wapahani will take a timeout. This will be their first charge timeout here for the evening with 1:18 to play. 32-23 Wapahani. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Welcome back here, folks. Again, Brandon Morvillius here with you alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. 1:18 to play here in regulation with tonight's junior varsity action here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. And we want to thank you all for tuning in. Greatly appreciate you guys from supporting both teams here this evening. So again, it'll be Wapahani basketball to open things up following the timeout. Again, we have Destiny Felder, Emily Thompson, also Maddie Jefferson, Zoe Swallow, and Abby Cross on the floor here for Wapahani. Off the mark there is, again, Thompson cleaning up there on the offensive rebound. So 1 minute remaining. The Raiders just need to just dribble it out here and notch another win in the belt here. Is again didn't start off too pretty for us there in the first half from either team, to be quite frank, but the second half much better here, especially for Wapahani. Both teams also committed a lot less turnovers than what they did in the first half. Still quite a bit, but definitely did a lot better. And so a tackle here on the play. It's going to be on number 14, Gracie Gillen. That's going to be her second. Team's fourth. And so again, Jefferson inbound. And so again, the foul here on Gillen, her third. Team's fifth. Thompson again out near half court. Finagles her way around the defenders there. Cross will find Jefferson. And again here, Wapahani will run out the clock. Again, coming up with a 32-23 victory here tonight from Raider Gymnasium as Wapahani continues their winning ways again here this evening. I think that is now their fifth or so win in a row here for your Wapahani Lady Raider junior varsity basketball team. So it's got to keep trending in the right direction. Again, it was a really nice job of them putting the past in the past. You know, it was a very tough first half of basketball, really, for both sides. You know, it was just one of those things that, again, it's not it's not like you draw it up and like you're trying to go out here and perform poorly. You know, you want to come out here and have a great game every time out there, but sometimes it doesn't always necessarily work that way. And so that was a great job here by them just to keep plugging away, keep getting after it, and that's exactly what they did. And so that's why they was able to come out here, get in the second half with a fresh start, and got after it from the get-go. And again, really was started to find that momentum within like the closing about 3 minutes or so, 2.5, 3 minutes into or left to play there in the third quarter, and rolled on to a good victory here tonight at home against Wes-Del. So, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, we'll be back here briefly with our Raiders Live post-game show right after this break. All right, welcome back here, Raider fans, again with our Raiders Live post-game show. Again, it'll be short, sweet, to the point here. Just give you the stat breakdown from a scoring standpoint here for the Lady Raiders on the night. They were led here by Destiny Felder with a team-high 12 points, followed here by Maddie Jefferson with 8 points, Emily Thompson with 7. Then we also have Abby Cross with 3 points and Gabby Felder with 2, again for a grand total of 32 points scored here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, they'll be back in action tomorrow night. They'll be at Daleville to take on the Lady Broncos. Again, we'll try to get there to broadcast that game. Again, we should be able to hopefully get the approval there from Daleville, but we've got to check first and make sure. So whenever we receive word, and we'll make sure and relay that information to all you fine folks out there. But again, a good win here tonight. Wasn't pretty at all times, but we still hung right in there, kept fighting, kept clawing, and was able to get the job done here tonight from your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, final score, Wapahani 32, Wes-Del 23. So, folks, again, we'll have the varsity broadcast coming up here live on the WHS network. That will be on essentially like a little separate link, if you will, here on YouTube. So make sure to join us there for that one. Again, thank you for tuning in to tonight's ball game, and we'll see you just here in a little bit here on the WHS network.